Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the Managing Director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're comparing the K-3 visa to the CR-1 and IR-1 visas. CR-1 and IR-1 visas are immigrant spouse visas. K-3 visa is a non-immigrant spouse visa. The K-3 is used often sort of almost euphemistically or ubiquitously. It's just out there in the ether as if it is the label for all marriage visas. It seems to kind of be the layperson's term for a U.S. marriage visa. It isn't. The K-1 visa is a fiancé visa. The K-3 visa is actually a relatively new addition as far as marriage visas go. Up until the mid-90s and the promulgation of the Life Act under President Clinton, K-3 visa didn't even exist. It was the only options you had were a CR-1 or IR-1 visa. And the K-3 was invented because those visas were taking too long to process in the minds of the government at the time. Point being for this video, what's faster as a practical matter? Well, the answer is the K-3 probably would be if you can actually get it processed through. And understand, first of all, the K-3 is a supplemental petition. It exists alongside or on top of an underlying filing for either an IR-1 or CR-1, depending on your circumstances. Now, as we discussed in other videos, going back about 10 years ago, it's actually going to be on about 12 years ago now, the National Visa Center in the United States began administratively closing K-3 cases if the CR-1 or IR-1 case either was adjudicated at the same time as or before the K-3 case. And the Department of Homeland Security they've gotten very quick. They operate with a great deal of alacrity in processing out CR-1 and IR-1 visa cases. And the result is, oftentimes, the K-3 just is administratively closed. It just dies on the vine, and you have to deal with the CR-1 or the IR-1. In a perfect world, it would be sort of an available option to process the K-3, because quite frankly, yeah, I think it would be faster if it could get through with any kind of certainty when you're processing these cases, because the CR-1 or IR-1 have to go through the National Visa Center, and that thing can be a bureaucratic quagmire on the best of days. Whereas the K-3, it kind of bypasses that in much the same way the K-1 does and just goes directly to the embassy for further adjudication. So, yeah, it would probably be a faster option, but as a practical matter, in the vast majority of cases, I think you're going to see a situation where the CR-1 or the IR-1 visa is going to end up being processed rather than the K-3.